All right, hello, folks. Welcome to the first episode. Oops, someone's the first episode. Mute yourself, whoever that is. Who's that? Mute yourself, whoever that is. Who's that? Mute yourself, whoever that is. Who's that? Someone's feeding back. No, stop.
Was Woody, but he's stopped it now.
No, stop.
It was me.
I can hear. I can still hear myself. Someone's got the sound on
Sorry.
somewhere. I can still hear myself. Someone's got the sound on somewhere. I can still hear myself. Someone's got the Rosie.
No,
Rosie.
no.
What the hell?
Is it not you?
What the hell?
Sounds like it's you.
Not you.
How though? How is it me suddenly?
Sounds like it's you.
Not you.
How though? How is it me suddenly?
Sounds like it's you.
How though? Oh! Hang on, wait. Oh! Hang on.
Is it you?
Oh! Hang on. Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the professional outfit that people come to see?
Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's me all along.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hello and welcome to. You can cut that out later. Yeah, I must have had the stream running in a browser tab somewhere in one of my 5 browsers that I've got open simultaneously. So I've just muted Firefox and it stopped. So there you go.
Sounds like
Sorry.
my brain.
Yeah. Sorry about that. But there you go. That doesn't explain it. I was about to say this is episode 1 of Behind Closed Doors, but I've no idea whether it'll be the only episode. It might just be this is Behind Closed Doors and this is the only one we ever do. Because obviously over the summer we're away at various times. Seems like the wrong time to start a nice big meaty juicy new text adventure game. So I thought we'd play a little a small, what I assume is a small, short, amusing amuse-bouche of a game. Behind Closed Doors. It's a series of games that were made starting in 1988 by Zenobi Software. I can't remember the guy's name, and I haven't researched this at all. This is just what I remember from memory. But Zenobi Software were a small, initially mail order, or I think they remained mail order, game studio, games publisher for the ZX Spectrum and a few other platforms that published predominantly text adventure games throughout the 80s and 90s. They stayed around for a really long time. There was like a cottage industry of game designers that they would publish, and an audience of people that carried on playing the games. And the guy whose company it was, he was known as the Balrog. He wrote this game. He features in this game.
John Wilson is his name.
Don Wilson.
John
Wilson. John Wilson. That's right. And he passed away last year or the year before. He passed away quite recently, and was much mourned in the British text adventure community. So I thought it might be nice to play one of his games. Obviously Zenobi published some much bigger games, much more impressive games. They also publish obviously a lot of indie games from small authors. But these, by all accounts, are quite funny and like perfectly formed little puzzle nuggets full of toilet humor. So let's give it a go. It also means, as far as I'm aware, they're single location games, so no need for mapping, no fucking mazes, I hope. So if he's managed to get a maze into this, that would be super impressive and really annoying at the same time.
No, I did a little bit of research into it, and then I stopped when I came across the line, the perfect game can be solved in 11 turns. And they are. And I was like, no, stop.
Okay.
Unlikely to happen.
Well,
today.
I very confidently downloaded the first 3 of these games. So just in case we finish one and move on to the next twice. But I'm very certain that isn't going to happen.
Yeah, now that Mike has set us up for
Yeah.
absolute failure.
Yeah, but that's max optimization, right? You don't have to take that as a par.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, let's start.
20 turns it is then.
Yeah. So I read this out at the end of last week's game. That might have been off stream actually, but here's how it starts. Sat here like this, with the sun shining through a hole in the roof and glinting off his bald spot, the Balrog felt serene and content. It had been a great blowout last night, he mused, and then, with a large grin on his face, he recalled the tasty snacks and the vast amounts of ale that he had managed to consume. Though judging by the burning sensation in his nether regions, perhaps he should have stayed well clear of the cat vindaloo after all. Just then he was sure he heard chuckling from the other side of the door. Suddenly there was quite a loud click, followed by even more chuckling, and Balrog experienced a funny sensation in his stomach that had nothing at all to do with cat vindaloo. Somebody had locked the door from the outside. Small flies buzzed overhead, and numerous small ants scurried to and fro across the bare stone tiles that formed the floor of the small wooden dwelling that the mighty Balrog was presently occupying. Somebody had once made an attempt to add a touch of decorum, but the coat of paint they had liberally applied to walls had seen better days and was peeling off in large flakes. Start with inventory, shall we? Balrog was holding a copy of the Goblin Gazette, folded open at the crossword, the stub of a 2B pencil. Okay, so we have a newspaper and a pencil. Score. Balrog shook his head and looked totally bewildered. Okay, there's no score in this game. It's just a toilet escape.
Can we search the room?
Perhaps later, it says. Let's look at a few things. Let's see if X works. X pencil. Look pencil. Nope. Exam pencil. Exam. Okay. Short and stubby with a very well-chewed end. Exam paper. Oh, where is it? That might mean that there's something other than the Gazette. Newspaper. Neatly folded to reveal just the crossword and very little else. Exam hole. There was a hole in the roof, wasn't there? It looks as if it was carved by the same person that carved the keyhole, but before their knife went blunt.
Chris, why are certain words highlighted? Is that something we've got to figure out?
Yeah, I mean, often you'd highlight words that have a special meaning, like that they're object in the game or something you can interact with. But well chewed doesn't really seem like one of those. Not an object.
Mm-hmm.
We could examine the keyhole though, couldn't we?
Yes, we could. It had been roughly carved out with a blunt knife by the look. It had been roughly carved out with a blunt knife by the looks of it. Look through keyhole. Pressing an eye up to the edge of the keyhole, Balrog could see that the key was still in the lock. Okay, well, this is a famous... This has got all the trappings of a famous puzzle that, yeah.
I think I've got it. Can we use the pencil to push the key out?
Yeah.
But before we put a flake of paint underneath and the ants carry the key under the door.
The ants?
Yeah, there's ants. So you got to examine the ants.
We've got okay, we could do that. We've got a newspaper, so we could just slide the newspaper under the door.
Yeah.
But let's exam ants. Balrog peered closely at it, but nothing else caught his eye. Okay, so exam ant. No. Exam flakes. Exam paint. Flaky and peeling. Exam
door.
Wall. Which one? Door. door, sturdily constructed from oak planks and oval nails. There was a wooden handle about halfway down on the left-hand side and a small, ornately carved hole smack bang in the centre. Just beneath the handle was something that could be lightly described as a keyhole. Okay, so there's a hole in the door. I thought there was a hole in the ceiling above us as well.
Yeah, there is. That's where the light's coming from.
Yeah. So when I said exam hole, it let us examine the hole in the door that isn't the keyhole. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So look through hole. No. Okay. Oh, he tried but could not quite reach it from where he was at present. So
stand on the toilet.
Well, I think we're still sat down, aren't we? Stand up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Balrog stood up, rubbed some feeling back into his nether regions, and wondered why toilet seats nearly always cut off the circulation to your bum. Look through hole then. Peering through the hole, Balrog could see the jovial faces of Fuddo Biggin and his friend and constant companion, Slam. "Hiya, Mr. Balrog," smirked the two young boggits. "What are you doing in there?" they inquired, chuckling behind their hands. Okay, there's tiles on the floor. Yeah. So, exam tiles. Plain stone tiles worn smooth by countless pairs of shuffling feet. Okay. We just try pushing the newspaper under door. Balrog attempted to slide the copy of the newspaper under the bottom of the door, but it would not fit. Exam
Unfold it.
Bottom of door.
Yeah, it's folded up, isn't it?
Yeah. Unfold newspaper. With a flick of his wrist, Balrog unfolded the newspaper. Push newspaper under door. Balrog slid the unfolded copy of the newspaper through the gap at the bottom of the door. Then he placed a large hairy foot firmly on top of it to secure it in place.
Push key with pencil, I guess.
Push key with pencil. To do that, Balrog would have to insert something into the lock first. So what should he insert? Answers on the back of a postcard to John R. Barnsley.
So you need to tell it to put the pencil in the lock.
Yes.
Lock.
It obviously hasn't understood the with pencil bit.
Yeah.
Put pencil in keyhole. Insert pencil in lock. He tried inserting the pencil stub into the keyhole, but it was too short to do any good. Let's try a finger.
Can we tear the newspaper?
Do we need to chew the pencil some more to make it bigger and longer?
Well, that just make it smaller.
Chew pencil. Split pencil.
I mean, it didn't say it was too fat, did it? It said it was too short.
Too short, yeah. Let's get rid of the flakes. Pull flakes. Pull paint. Peel paint. Get paint. Get flakes. Remove paint. Nope.
Didn't spell remove correctly with the last thing, but
Oh, it only recognises the first 4 letters.
yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
So, exam toilet. Oh ho! We have a toilet freak in our midst, do we?
It's not a toilet roll holder that we can take or something.
Can't flush toilet. Can't see anything.
Are we wearing glasses or anything like that?
That doesn't
There's
say
no,
so.
like, there's no mirror to look in or anything.
No. Doesn't mention a mirror. What are we
Toilet
wearing?
Mm.
Are we wearing trousers? No.
What happens if you do exam Balrog?
Yeah.
Balrog peered closely at it, but nothing else caught his eye.
Okay.
Can we not tear the newspaper?
I mean, I can get... Bent over and picked it up. No, we can't tear it.
Rip.
It seems like the newspaper should go under the door. I think that's sensible. Exam wall. It says which one? North. Exam north wall? No. Who needs compass directions in the middle of a toilet? Exam roof. Nothing there either. Huh.
Down inside or back wall.
Yeah, how else would you describe the witch wall?
Examine right wall.
Yeah, left or right or
Yeah.
Yeah, front and back, maybe.
Examine left wall. Covered in layers of what had once been white paint, its only point of interest was a scribble in the top left-hand corner.
Oh.
Read scribble. In very tiny letters, somebody had scrawled, "Is there no way out of the net in Rygel's Revenge?"
Is that another one of his games?
I don't think it's one of his games, or it might be. It's a Rygel's Revenge. Definitely rings a bell. I'm sure it is a game.
Is it a game or is it a book? Rigel's Revenge.
Someone look it up quickly.
Rigel's Revenge is a text adventure published in 1987 for the Amstrad, CPC, and other computers by Mastertronic on their Bulldog label.
Mastertronic were like a budget label, weren't they? Exam right wall. Slap bang in the centre of the wall was a large rusty nail on which some kind considerate soul had hung numerous small squares of paper.
Aha.
Okay, all right. So it's a nail that we need, isn't it? So push newspaper under door. Perhaps later. Oh. What? That is what we did before, isn't it?
Yeah.
Push.
It wasn't slide, was it?
Was it because you were sitting down?
Okay. Nope.
God damn it.
I mean, personally, I'm really disappointed because, I mean, we've taken way more than 11 turns and we're nowhere near.
Mike, it's kind of like when I play golf. I think I have more fun because I hit more shots.
Yes.
I always say that when playing pool is that I get more turns because I can't get the balls down the hole. Push newspaper under door is what you put.
Push newspaper.
Under door is what you put.
Yeah, I think this has failed. That's definitely what I said last time.
Do we need to start again then? We died?
I think it's bugged. I think we need to start again.
For God's sake.
I think it must have. It must have.
Okay. Right, let's see if we can do it in 11 turns.
Yeah, take a mulligan.
Okay. Unfold newspaper. Oh, that's a good start. Okay. Exam right wall. Get nail. Seizing the head of the nail in one of his mighty paws, he first wiggled it to one side, then to the other. Finally, he gave it a quick twist upwards and pulled it free. As he did so, all the little squares of paper floated down to the floor.
It's just a bunch of squares of newspaper nailed to the wall.
Push newspaper under door. There we go.
Yeah.
Now look through hole. Oh, stand up. Now look.
Hole or keyhole?
Hole, because we need to identify the kids that have locked us in, I think.
Okay.
There we go. Because this also results in a redescribe. So now we can push. Oh, I wonder if we're supposed to use a stub to answer the question on the left wall. I'm just gonna exam left wall. Sorry, I'm killing our par
You're
effort
ruining
here.
it.
Yeah.
We also we never actually looked at the crossword puzzle.
No, we didn't.
Because we might have to solve the crossword puzzle with the pencil and use one of the bits of paper, one of the bits of toilet paper to put under the door to get the key.
Okay, can't do that anyway. Anyway, push or insert nail in keyhole. He tried, but the nail was too bent and twisted to be able to get it very far into the lock.
Oh,
Straighten nail. Placing the nail on the floor, he then stamped on it a couple of times until eventually it assumed a somewhat straighter shape. Oh, give us a break, mate, said a tiny mouse who had just popped his head out from behind the toilet. My head's killing me, and all that racket isn't making it any better. Okay. Insert nail in keyhole. Carefully, he inserted the nail into the keyhole, and then with a short, sharp stabbing motion, he pushed the key out of the lock. The key dropped with a muffled clang onto the copy of the newspaper that was sticking out from under the door. Okay. Pull newspaper. With bated breath, Balrog eased the newspaper back towards him, and to his great delight, a small bronze key was seen to be lying in the centre of it.
Mm-hmm.
Get key. He bent over and picked it up. Unlock door with key. Eagerly, he inserted the key into the lock and quickly opened the door. As soon as the door flew open, he stepped out into the cool morning air, and with a cry of, "I'll get you, you little sods!" he waved a fist in the direction of Fuddo and Slam. A sudden cool breeze around the lower parts of his body informed him that in his haste to leave, he had neglected to pull up his pants.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He dropped all he was carrying and quickly jumped backwards in the foolish belief that he would be safer in the small wooden hut, but all he succeeded in doing was tripping over his pants. As he rolled about in complete disarray, the door swung shut and he heard an ominous click, closely followed by the sound of chuckling. I think this is where we came in, so if you don't mind, we'll just start again. Okay. Right, 11 turns. So, what's first? Get nail. Ah. Left wall. Right wall. Right wall. Ah. Get nail. I think it's just exam right wall, isn't it? Exam right wall. Get nail. Unfold newspaper. Look. Oh no. Get up. No. Push newspaper under door.
I don't think that's going to work.
Why?
Get
because
up.
it says that when you slide the newspaper in, you stand on it
Yeah.
to stop it flying away. But we now need to pull our pants up, and we really can't pull our pants up if we're standing on the newspaper.
Can't
We can,
pull
we
up
can,
some
we
pants
can.
to open the door.
We can.
Okay. Fine.
Pull up pants. Balrog bent down and quickly pulled up his pants. We need to be standing to look through.
Pull up trousers?
Pull up pants. I've done it.
Is this
Oh,
an
as
American
well.
game? Is this an American game? It's not. It's
No,
English.
no. They pull up trousers as well.
Well,
No, I think we're a Balrog. We only wear one.
Oh, okay, right.
Breeches. Pull up breeches or whatever. I don't really know what breeches are.
Pantaloons.
Pantaloons. Look through hole. Fuddo and slam. Fuddo biggin.
Especially for
Straighten
that, isn't it?
nail. Insert nail into keyhole. Pull newspaper. Get key. Unlock door with key. Okay. I'll get you, you little sods. He waves a fist in the direction of Fuddo and Slam. As the two young boggets headed off as fast as their little fat legs would take them, the mighty Balrog grinned to himself. After all, it had only been a bit of harmless fun, but he would be a lot more careful where he left the key next time. Well done! You have completed this game, but if you want a quiet chuckle, why not restart and try some of these inputs? John Zenobi Games, Records, TV, Friends, or read Gazette when it is unfolded, plus many more too numerous to mention. Should we do any of those things, or should we just play the next one?
You want to quickly read the Gazette?
Let's read the Gazette. I suspect it's a tabloid in the 80s. So, read.
You have to unfold it first.
I know. I just wanted to read it before unfolding it to see if it was different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What? Oh, do an inventory first.
No, you just forgot the S, I think.
You spelled it wrong.
Newspap. Oh, yeah, okay. I just thought I would have been able to read it before unfolding it, but...
Yeah.
Page 3. Transplant boob. During a minor operation today on model Samantha Fox, surgeons made a small error. They grafted her boobs onto her back. A spokesman said, whilst this may make Miss Fox look a little strange, it does make her great to dance with. Balrog flipped over a couple of pages. Adventurer extradited. Well-known freelance writer and adventurer extraordinaire Exim Drareg was today taken into the custody of the Greek police. An informant was heard to remark, "It seems that Mr. Drareg has been frequenting these shores a little too often lately. A full investigation is to be made into the whereabouts of your unfair tea money." Some inside joke. I don't know who that's referring to. Shock horror on page 11. It was revealed today that it is more than 4 months since the Rochdale Balrog. Oh, that's his name, Rochdale Balrog. That's what he was known as.
And I think the previous thing, if you read the name backwards, it's Mike Garrett, which I think isn't Mike Garrett Lord English. He's Mr. The guy that did.
Oh yes,
from the Ultima.
From the Ultima game, as Lord Britannia or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, possibly.
And maybe this is he's made so much money that he keeps
going to Greece.
Going to Greece.
It's real here that it is more than 4 months since the Rochdale Balrog has had any of his tips printed in a computer magazine. He is losing his touch. Has his bubble burst, or has he simply been too damn mean to part with the stamp money? Balrog decided he had read more than enough of this drivel and that it was time he got back to the task in hand. There we go. Maybe we shouldn't read the musings of a text adventure nerd in the 1980s. Okay. Well, that was half an hour and we've done one.
Yeah.
So let's
setting high expectations.
Let's try Behind Closed Doors, the sequel, shall we? And this one I noticed says press a key up here.
Yeah.
Whereas the previous one doesn't.
Just oh yeah.
It's just blank, which is weird.
That is weird.
That is the loading screen.
Like it's a bug.
Yeah, it is exactly.
Because otherwise, what is that?
Yeah. So I don't quite understand what's going on there. But that is what it's supposed to look like.
The old yellow text on a yellow background problem.
Yeah. Yeah. As Balrog shambled along the path towards the sanctuary of the small wooden hut at the bottom of the garden, he cast his mind back to last night's annual dinner dance and of the sumptuous feast laid on by his hosts, Zenobia Software. There had been vast quantities of ale, huge mountains of deviled orc's eyes, and simply loads of pickled dragon's wings. Balrog's stomach emitted a very ominous gurgling noise. Quickening his pace, Balrog soon reached the small wooden hut, and taking hold of the knob, he gave it a sharp twist, but nothing happened. The door remained shut. Balrog quickly twisted the knob in the opposite direction, but some evil little sods had locked the door and hidden the key. The gurgling grew louder. Balrog stood at the bottom of the garden next to the small wooden hut. A flagged footpath cut across the garden from the door of the hut to the rear of the cottage. On one side stood a thick thorn hedge, whilst on the other was a low stone wall. Ah, shit! We've got an escape in instead of escape from. Okay, well, let's start examining. Let's do an inventory, obviously. Okay, we have a round ball in our pocket, some matches, a copy of the Goblin Gazette, and a pencil.
Start by reading the Gazette.
Maybe later, then maybe not. But then maybe not. We can examine newspaper. You notice Nout in particular. Exam ball. It looked vaguely like an old deviled orc's eye, though it would be hard to tell until all the fluff was removed.
Gross.
Also, that's like that I was wrong with. It's not Mike Garrett. It's Richard Garriott.
Richard Garriott. That's right. I suspect that was actually a reference to someone who used to write for Your Sinclair or something.
Yeah.
Thick, solid little blighters that should burn strongly. Examine matches. And then pencil. Bright green in colour. It was a standard 21B with an eraser on one end. Exam hedge. Its dark, twisted branches were covered in long, sharp thorns and presented a formidable barrier even to the likes of a Balrog. Exam wall. Built from stones hewn from the nearby quarry, it separated the Balrog's garden from that of the troll who lived next door. Exam hut. Built from pine wood and copper nails, there was a small sign above the door and a large cloud of flies hovering over the roof. Exam sign. Abandon hope, all ye who enter. Just beneath it was scrawled one simple sentence. On a winter's morn, if you don't want to frown, warm the seat before you sit down. Okay. Examine cottage. So let's try some directions, shall we? Or actually just exits. No, exits doesn't work. So, okay. North, owing to the sheer laziness of the programmer, there are no other locations, not even in that particular direction. Climb over wall. Cocking his leg over the wall, Balrog was just about to climb up when a large troll appeared from the other side and yelled, "Oi! Where do you think you're going? This is my garden over here, and you ain't welcome." With that, he poked Balrog in the stomach and vanished from sight. I mean, we could throw the ball over the wall, and then we'd have a reason.
Yeah.
You might just throw it back.
Could go and chase it.
Throw ball over wall. It flew with a graceful arc up and over the other side of the thorn hedge. What? No.
You've thrown it the wrong way.
Oh, Jesus. That's not what I wanted to do. I have to climb over wall. I told you about that before, screamed the troll, leaping over the wall and grabbing Balrog in a bear hug. Some 3.5 seconds later, when the warm brown liquid trickled over his feet and the horseflies began to gather in vast numbers, the Balrog knew he no longer needed the key. However, his joy lasted but one brief instant, because nobody shits on a troll and lives to tell the tale.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's beautifully done. Very good. Score 0 over 104. There's a score in there.
What?
There's a score. We scored nothing at all.
Do we think there's 4 actions that give you 1 point each, and then just 100 at the end?
100 at the end, yeah. Actually, taking a shit in the right place.
I must admit, this is the first time I've ever shat on a troll in.
I mean, as like, you know, insta deaths go.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one shits on a troll and lives to tell the tale.
It wasn't even an instant death, because it did warn you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, I will remember that quote.
Balrog tried, but it was too dark to see a great deal. Oh, okay. Let's light a match. Balrog lit the match and then watched it glow brightly until the smell of burning flesh and a warm sensation in his fingers told him it was time to let go. Ouch, he cried, wondering just why he lit the damn thing in the first place. Set fire to edge.
That was me thinking to the newspaper to like try and use it like a torch.
Yeah.
Let's just burn the whole hedge down. Why not?
Roll newspaper. No. Roll up newspaper. Up is not a direction.
Just burn it.
Burn paper. Light newspaper.
Can't you also set fire to a pencil?
Yeah. Might be less dramatic than lighting the newspaper.
I don't think I can set fire to anything.
I feel like the match might be for, you know, after we've got in and had a shit.
This kind of
go in there.
This reminds me of that thing kids used to do where you'd roll shit up in a newspaper and set light to it on somebody's doorstep and ring the bell and run away. That's kind of what it reminds me of.
So it reminds you of when...
Only because you grew up in Newcastle, Woody.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah. It doesn't remind you of when you used to do that.
Yeah.
Other kids used to do that, yeah.
The thing is, when we light a match, it just burns out immediately. Like, we get no turns to light anything else with it.
Can you say use match to light paper or something?
How sophisticated is the quill parser?
Oh, look. No, it's the same thing. Light newspaper with match. And we just burn a match and then it goes out. Oh, solidly built from pine wood. This is a door. It has a knob in the left and two very large hinges on the right. Pinned to the middle of it was a small note.
Oh.
Balrog tried, but found it hard, mainly because there was no writing on the note, just a big red arrow. The large red arrow pointed up towards the sky. Looking up, Balrog noticed that somebody had tied a length of string from the roof of the hut to the drain pipe that ran up the rear wall of the cottage. A small key hung suspended from the middle of the string.
Maybe you have to burn the string.
Can't reach it. Climb hut.
I mean, I guess you could throw the ball at it, but if it's tied to the string, I don't see how that
As soon as I say throw ball, it's going to chuck it over the hedge, isn't it?
Climb drain pipe.
Okay. Oh, I just said get thorn. It said maybe later, but then maybe not. A small frog hopped over from a nearby patch of grass and settled at Balrog's feet. Can't get the frog. Exam frog. It wore some purple shades, some thigh-length high-heeled boots, and a t-shirt with some writing on it. Kiss me. I'm going to kiss the frog.
Know how this story goes.
Balrog bent down and grabbed the frog in a passionate embrace, and as their bodies writhed as one, there was a loud sound of guitar music and a great cloud of smoke. Whoa! When the smoke cleared, Balrog was surprised to see that the frog was still a frog. It said, "Works every time. They think they will turn me into a prince or something, and all I want is to put my tongue in someone's mouth. Who's the bigger fool, me or them?" Score 2 out of 104.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw frog.
Stab frog with pencil.
Stab frog. Drain pipe. Constructed from cast iron, it was fixed to the wall by means of strong steel bolts and hoops and looked perfectly capable of bearing Balrog's weight. Climb drain. Balrog quickly shinned up the drain pipe, only to find out it had been liberally daubed with grease. He soon slid back down again.
Can you set fire to the grease with the match?
You tried burning the string, right?
I don't think I can reach it.
Yeah, the string is really high. Isn't it?
Again, light grease with match. Balrog lit the match and then watched it glow brightly until the smell of burning, blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's the frog still. Oh, the small frog hopped away. Light string, maybe later. Clean ball doesn't work.
I take it we can't climb the hut.
I tried that before.
Oh, yeah, okay. We haven't done anything with the hedge, have we?
No. Look at the hinges. Solid brass hinges about 4 inches long and held in place with some long brass screws.
I mean, unscrewing the screws is an idea, isn't it? If we had some way to do that, of course.
Yeah. Something scuttled out from underneath the hedge, ran across the garden and leapt over the wall.
Was it a screwdriver?
Yeah.
A mouse carrying a screwdriver.
We jump over the wall, we get the troll again. We talk to the troll? Ah. Were you talking to yourself? No. Talk. No. Oh. Balrog could wait no longer, so selecting a shady spot, he began to lower his pants and adopt the necessary stance. You dirty little bleeder, spat the troll, who had just stuck his head over the wall. Stop that immediately and cover your bum. It's not fit to be seen. Balrog quickly rearranged his clothing and stood there blushing. It's getting serious, guys.
Can
We
we
have to
wipe? Can we wipe the grease with the newspaper?
Okay, yeah.
Can we climb on the troll's shoulders and get a lift up?
Wipe grease with newspaper. Balrog thought about that, but didn't quite understand it all.
Or clean grease, or clean drain pipe.
Remove grease with me.
Yeah. I'm not sure the troll is our friend, would he?
No. They've got no good way of talking to the troll. Ask troll for help. No.
I think you need something after remove grease, because it seemed to understand that, but it
Yeah, just how does Balrog do that? Remove grease with newspaper. No. Laden down with pollen, a small bee buzzed slowly past.
There's got to be flowers nearby.
Yeah, throw ball at key. It just goes over the hedge. Exam thorn. Its dark twisted branches were covered in long sharp thorns and presented a formidable barrier. Look under hedge. It's just too dark. Crawl under hedge. Nope. Pull drain.
We've definitely got to be able to climb the drain pipe.
Mm.
But that means we can't because it's greasy. So we've got to somehow get rid of the grease. We haven't figured out how to use the matches, have we? That's
No.
Get note that it was held in place by a large dagger that had been thrust into the parchment and then plunged into the door.
Oh, okay.
Get the dagger as well.
Yeah, useful.
Get dagger. Balrog tried, but it was firmly embedded in the door.
Hmm.
Pull dagger. Taking a firm grip and planting both feet against the bottom of the door, Balrog tugged at the dagger, but it refused to budge. God damn it.
I wonder if that means you can
Burn
cut.
door. Balrog set light to the door, and it burned strongly, as did the walls and the roof. At the height of the blaze, there was a loud crack, and the end result of all this activity was a pile of cracked porcelain surrounded by mounds of grey ashes. Somehow, I don't think Balrog will be able to put what is left to any good use. So let's just start again, okay?
Oh, well, maybe burn grease then.
put burn grease, yeah.
Okay. Exam hut. Exam door. Exam note. Exam arrow. Look up. Exam string. Exam key. Oh. Where is it? Exam drain. Burn. Oh, climb.
Yeah.
Climb. Drain. Burn. Grease.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Burn drain. No. Don't really want to set fire to our
No.
What about burn paper?
hedge. Oh. As Balrog approached the hedge, so burn things is actually a verb that works. As Balrog approached the hedge with the lighted match, a branch shot out and grabbed him by the nuts, and a voice snarled, "If you value these, you'll blow out the match." The only other sound to be heard was a gentle as Balrog did as requested. Okay.
Pencil.
Yeah, pencil and newspaper. We haven't tried yet.
No. No. Wrap newspaper around drain. No. Pull drain. Exam drain.
Exam grease.
You notice now in particular the frog's here again.
Okay, we got the score for something else.
Yeah. Yeah. Rub frog. Lick. Frog. No. Get frog. Open newspaper. Oop. Nope. And read newspaper. Nope.
We couldn't use the grease, could we, to like lubricate something else? Like to get the dagger out, or to something with the hinges, or I don't know.
Get grease maybe later, but then maybe not. No.
Make ourselves impervious to trolls so the troll can't grab us.
Yeah.
Exam dagger. Crafted from pure elven steel, its blade was razor sharp and would cut through most things. On the polished teak handle was carved a letter F.
So we can still use that to cut things.
Yeah. But it won't let you take it, so you can't use it on other things.
If you told it to grease the dagger, would it understand that? I know we don't have the grease, but
Maybe later, but then maybe not. No.
okay.
Just try cutting something.
What about use dagger to sharpen pencil?
No. We've got a spent match now. Just the note that it's still an object. Pencil's bright green in colour. It's got a rubber on it.
Can we somehow attach the spent match to the drain pipe? Or the pencil to the drain pipe? I'm just thinking about, and then burning the pencil or burning the match. Or
You want to attach the match to the drain pipe?
I don't know.
Stick everything to the drain pipe.
Put match on drain pipe. No.
So we cut the ball.
Do climb the drain pipe and then try climbing it again.
I've done it a couple of times.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Same thing happens each time. We get the you're running out of time little scenario. What else have we not looked at? Exam. Just look at the door again. Hinges we've looked at. Knob. Exam. Knob. Ornately carved in the shape of an orc's head, it was fixed just above the keyhole. Exam keyhole. Looks as though it had been carved by someone with a very blunt penknife. Hinges. Brass hinges. Nails. Nope. We get the stones from the wall. Balrog would have if he could, but the stones were cemented solidly into place. It may be that, we just can't get up the drain pipe, that's a red herring. We need to get the dagger so we could cut through the cement and get the stones to stand on the stones.
Have you tried standing on the wall?
Stand on
Yeah,
the wall.
that's.
No.
Can you push the hut or lift the hut or anything else like that?
Push hut. Lowering his shoulder, Balrog exerted considerable pressure, but it simply refused to budge. Taking a firm grip and planting both feet, after a few seconds it came free, and Balrog landed on the ground with a thump.
Ah.
So we have the dagger now. I guess you need to try a few times.
Hmm.
We noticed a piece of parchment. Okay. Roughly torn piece of parchment upon which I'm going to draw on the large red arrow.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. Okay. Cut cement. Cut stone. Oh. Cut hedge. A long thorny branch snaked out. Now don't play with things that and took hold of the dagger. Now don't play with things like that, or you might cut yourself, spat the hedge as it tossed it away.
Oh.
Great.
Brilliant.
Is it just here on the ground?
No, it is not.
Brilliant.
It is away.
So yeah, it's desperately telling us that the hedge is sentient and we should stop
Stop messing with it. Yeah.
But you didn't try to cut the string.
Well, no, I didn't. I just assumed that was too far away. But I mean, I can restore or restart.
It is 3 minutes past 8, by the way.
Yeah.
We have scored.
We got 7.
Oh, 7 they've got. They've got 7 now. Okay.
Progress.
But yeah, it's interesting, and it'd be good to confirm whether you simply need to pull the dagger multiple times.
Yeah, but maybe it's random.
Yeah, let's just see.
That's an interesting thing for other puzzles. But there are other things it's telling us we can't do that maybe we do just need to try to climb the drain pipe again and again and again, and eventually it will let us.
Pull dagger. We get the dagger.
Oh.
It's random, I guess.
Hmm.
Can't reach up high enough.
Oh, you could save it and then throw the dagger at the string, but
Did we ever climb on the hut?
Yeah, I tried.
Okay.
Climb hut, maybe later. No. Stone just cemented solidly into place. Just looking at the garden, to the right stood a dark briar hedge, whilst to the left was a small wall built of grey stones. Nearby, some fine red rhubarb grew proud and strong, its leaves overhanging the flagged footpath that led back to the cottage. There are these flags.
you cut the rhubarb.
Comprised of 3-inch thick York slabs, it stretched between the cottage and the door of the hut. Lying to one side of it was a small bent screwdriver.
Ooh.
There you go.
Straightened screwdriver. No. One of those small ones that light up when you stick them in a plug socket. Okay. Unscrew hinge with Screwdriver. The small screwdriver just kept slipping out of the slot in the top of the screws. Balrog would need to use a bigger one.
Right.
Unscrew, drain. Nope, same deal. Okay, folks, it's 6 minutes past. I mean, we're 7 out of 104.
It lured us in, didn't it, that first one?
It did. I'm enjoying it, though. I think it's good.
Yeah, it's
Can
fun.
this be done in 11 turns as well?
Seems unlikely.
Or maybe once you actually know what's going on. But it's one of those, obviously, without lots of locations, you really do need to examine every single thing.
Yeah.
So next time, I think we'll just play it really carefully and make sure we've examined every noun that's
Every
mentioned.
noun, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Enjoy your week.
Okay.
Have a good one. See you all later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.